Ask my instructor 4.6.9. Determine whether Rolle's theorem applies to the function shown below on the given interval. If so, find the point or points guaranteed to exist by Rolle's theorem. First, determine whether Rolle's theorem applies to the function on the given interval. There are three things that we need to check. Is the function continuous on the closed interval? Is it differentiable on the open interval? And does the function have the same value at both endpoints? First, continuity. The sine function is continuous for all real numbers, so in particular it's going to be continuous for the closed interval. And the same thing for differentiability. The sine function is differentiable for all real numbers, and so in particular it's going to be differentiable for the open interval. What about the endpoints? Well, f of pi over 8 is sine of pi, which is 0, and f of pi over 4 gives us sine of 2 pi, which is also 0. So the function has the same value at both endpoints. Since the conditions of Rolle's theorem are met, we are guaranteed that there exists some point, and maybe more than one point, in the interior of the interval where the derivative equals 0. To find that point, first find f prime. Well, if f is equal to sine 8x, then f prime is 8 cosine 8x. Also, if f prime is equal to 0, then it must be true that the cosine of 8x is equal to 0. Find the value or values of x that satisfy this equation. Let's go to our unit circle. Cosine is equal to 0 at the following angles: plus and minus pi over 2, plus or minus 3 pi over 2, plus or minus 5 pi over 2, plus and minus 7 pi over 2. So any angle that puts us at the top of the circle or at the bottom of the circle, the cosine will be 0. So for our problem, if cosine of 8x equals 0, then 8x is going to have to be one of these values. Now, take this equation. I've got 8x on one side, and I've got a bunch of numbers on the right-hand side. Divide both sides by 8, so every single one of those fractions divided by 8. So x is plus or minus pi over 16, plus or minus 3 pi over 16, plus or minus 5 pi over 16, and so on. So which of these values are in the given interval? Well, we have to go back and look at the interval. Which of these values are between pi over 8 and pi over 4? Well, the positive value of 3 pi over 16 is between pi over 8, which you know is 2 pi over 16, and pi over 4, which you know is 4 pi over 16. So there's really only one value in the open interval that of our choices given. So the point guaranteed by Rolle's theorem is x equals 3 pi over 16. And what would be the height of the function at that point? Well, when x equals 3 pi over 16, f of 3 pi over 16 is equal to -1. So the point guaranteed to exist by Rolle's theorem is 3 pi over 16, comma, -1. Take care and have a great day.